Hello and welcome, fam. Your boy Geek Gamer Top on the microphone. And my friends, we have a trailer from SNK Official. And it could mean one thing. It's another City of the Wolves trailer. But hang on. Could he be back? After more than 2 decades, has SNK finally answered the call? A brand new animated teaser for Fatal Fury City of the Wolves just dropped. And it has the entire community screaming one name. Rick Strowd. The fan favorite boxer from Real Bout 2 might be returning to the fight. And the hype is off the charts. In this video, we're going to break down every clue in this teaser, look back at what made Rick so cool in the first place, and speculate on what his potential return could mean for a possible Season 3. Let's get into it. First things first, for anyone who hasn't seen it, let's take a look. SNK has been killing it with these animated shorts, and this one is no different. It's short and sweet, but it is packed with clues that signal a huge future for the game. What we're seeing has fans buzzing. SNK knows exactly which characters their longtime players have been asking for, and Rick Strowd's name has been on countless most wanted DLC lists for years. Now, it looks like they might be ready to bring him back. The timing is also key. With Season 2 winding down, dropping a teaser like this is a perfect move to keep the hype train rolling and reassure players that the content for City of the Wolves is far from over. This isn't just a potential character reveal, it's a sign that SNK is in it for the long haul. Alright, now let's rewind and look closer, because SNK has hidden so much detail in just a few seconds. The teaser opens in what looks like a dimly lit, industrial-style arena, a far cry from the glitzy casino rings where Rick used to fight. This immediately suggests his circumstances have changed, fitting perfectly with the gritty vibe of City of the Wolves. Then we see a silhouette, the camera pans up, and even without a clear view, the design is unmistakable for many fans. The build, the stance, the boxing gloves. It has to be Rick, right? But he looks older, more seasoned. The design seems updated but faithful to his original appearance in Real Bout Fatal Fury 2. The newcomers. His hair is still long, but maybe a bit more rugged. His physique is still that of a lightweight boxer, built for speed, not just brute strength. The teaser shows him squaring off against another fighter. We don't see the opponent clearly, but a popular fan theory spreading across social media is that he's facing Tizoc, also known as the Griffin. The brief glimpse of the opponent's build would certainly fit. If that's true, it would be a fantastic matchup of styles, an agile boxer versus a powerhouse wrestler, setting up a great story rivalry. The animation strongly suggests that philosophy is returning, hinting that he could be a high-octane, aggressive character. The animation quality is also top-notch, matching the shorts used to kick off previous seasons for characters like Geese Howard and Mr. Karate, another clue we'll come back to. So, for those who jumped into the series with Garo, or this new title, you might be asking, who is Rick Strowd, and why is everyone losing their minds? Let's go back to 1998 with the release of Real Bout Fatal Fury 2, the newcomers. Rick was one of 2 new characters introduced in that game, and he made an instant impression. He's a Native American lightweight boxer, known as the White Wolf of the Ring, but his backstory is what makes him so interesting. According to his official lore, Rick spent 10 years working as a showman boxer in a casino, fighting in stage bouts for tourists. He was a performer, his true potential as a warrior suppressed. One day, he felt a calling, described as the call of the wind, urging him to leave that life behind and find real fighters to test his skills. This makes him a classic wandering warrior, a restless spirit looking for purpose, which is the perfect reason for him to show up in Southtown for City of the Wolves. He's not there for revenge. He's there to answer the call of the fight. His potential return is also a huge nod to the fans. For years, Rick has been one of the most requested characters for a modern SNK title. By possibly bringing him back now, SNK is showing they value their entire history and are willing to dig deep into their legacy to reward their most dedicated players. It's a move that generates a ton of goodwill with the community. Alright, we have to pause for a second. The hype is absolutely real. If you're as excited about this as I am, do me a favor and punch that like button. It really helps the channel out and lets SNK know they might have made the right call. And if you're new here and want to keep up with all the speculation for the next season, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a thing. Now for the big question, is this the official start of Season 3? SNK has been very quiet. The teaser doesn't have a giant Season 3 logo on it. However, looking at the patterns, it's hard to see it as anything else. The animated short format, the timing near the end of the current season's content, and the hype of the character all suggest this is the kickoff for the next wave of DLC. It's a similar pattern to how SNK teased Wolfgang Krauser before Season 2 was officially announced. This teaser is fueling massive speculation about the theme of a potential Season 3. Could it be a Lost Legends season, focusing on characters we haven't seen in decades? This is where we get into unverified online rumors. For a while now, alleged data mine files and leaks have circulated online suggesting SNK had multiple seasons planned. It's also crucial to take these with a huge grain of salt, as they are not official. However, some of these rumors have mentioned Rick Strowd's name, alongside other fan favorites like Wolfgang Krauser, Alfred, Ryo Sakazaki, and Kasumi Todo. Again, this is purely speculative and unconfirmed, but imagine a season with that lineup. Rick's teaser feels like it could be the first puzzle piece to a much larger picture. From a gameplay perspective, his inclusion would be fascinating. As a pressure-focused boxer, he'd bring a different style to the roster. We can only guess how he might feel in City of the Wolves. Will he keep his signature swaying and dodging abilities? How will his combos work with the new system? He'd be competing for the boxer slot with characters like Vanessa, but his evasive, pressure-heavy style could make him feel completely different, less about single big hits, and more about relentless, suffocating offense. So, what is the bottom line? SNK has dropped an amazing animated teaser that strongly hints at the long-awaited return of Rick Strowd. While nothing is officially confirmed, the clues are pointing toward this being the kickoff for City of the Wolves' third season of content. We have what looks like an updated yet faithful design, a compelling story direction for a warrior seeking real competition, and a gameplay style that promises to add a new layer of aggressive action to the game. This is a massive win for the community and a sign that the future of this incredible fighting game is brighter than ever. But now, I have to turn the question over to you. What are your theories for Rick's new moveset? Do you think he'll have his classic sways and punch flurries? And the most important question of all, who else do you want to see join him if this Season 3? Let me know all your theories, your hype, and your wish lists down in the comments below. Man, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves is really expanding the old guard versus new Southtown, and this game is in it for the long haul. Yes fam. So, that's it for the video. So, thanks so much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Fatal Fury. Check y'all in the next video. Danko!